Yes, the state of Victoria, Melbourne, the one you know, has started inviting people to apply for visa 190. This is happening for 2023-2024 financial year. Yes, you can call it immigration year. Yes, it's all happening. Do you know one good thing about this? This visa is for onshore and offshore applicants. Yes, I say it. Offshore applicant from anywhere in the world is allowed to shoot your shot. Another thing I want to tell you is this: you do not need a job for this visa. Yes, I say it, you do not need a job. Job is not a must. Okay, if you have a job, good. If you don't have, yes, you will still apply. Okay, so in this video today, we are going to lay down all the criteria so that you will know if you are qualified to shoot your shot, and also how to apply. Do you remember what is visa 190? Yes, visa 190. Don't forget that visa 190 is that visa Jenkins and her family used to come to Australia. Yes, we landed here as permanent resident, and if we can do it, you can do it. Yes, Australia is the real deal right now. Plenty of job opportunities, multicultural nation. What is there not to like about Australia? Okay, if this sounds like something you want to hear, please sit back and let's dig in. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Jenkins Creation, where we keep it real. My name is Jen and I live in Australia. Thank you my subscribers, you guys rock. If you are new here or you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe to my channel. Can everyone please like my video, share if you can. All right, it's about visa 190. It is a permanent resident, so you can apply from anywhere. Do you know why I always mention a specific state when I want to make this video? It's because each state have their requirements. Okay, so Australia states and territory are permitted to nominate people to apply for visa 190. It is a federal visa. However, the nomination must come from the state or territory, and each state or territory have their own requirements. So today we are talking about the state of Victoria, the Melbourne, you know. All right, so their requirements, we're going to mention them here and how to apply. All right, let's go the way we do it. Welcome to the immigration website for the state of Victoria. So this is a state immigration website, and this link will take you straight to visa 190. Okay, all the links discussed in this video today will be dropped on the description section of this video. The first question to answer is, who can apply for this visa? Okay, so you must be committed to living in the state of Victoria, whether onshore or offshore. However, the only onshore applicant that is allowed to apply are people living in Victoria. If you are living in any other Australian state or territory, you are not allowed to apply. So however, if you are offshore, like not living in Australia at all, you can apply. If you are living in Australia, you must be in Victoria. Does it make sense? Okay. The next criteria is that you must submit your registration of interest. Okay, the link is provided. However, registration of interest must be submitted after you've done your expression of interest in the federal website, immigration website, that is Department of Home Affairs. I will explain further. Okay, so the next requirement is about your age. You must be 45 years and under to apply. You must have competent English. If you click that link of competent English, it will take you to a site where they explain it. Competent English is regarded as IELTS band 6. Okay, however, if you need to secure a point, because this visa is point based, you must have at least 65 points. So if you want to achieve point from your English, you must have above competent English, which is 7 and above. But for 6 is fine. You can use 6 to apply if you do not need to secure any points from your English. Okay, the next one is that you must have positive skill assessment. Please watch my video on how to do skill assessment. Another one is that your occupation must be on the eligible skill occupation list. That's the federal one. We'll share the link as well. It has thousands of occupation. And the last one is that you must have at least 65 points, including the points given to you by the state of Victoria. That is extra 5 points will be added to you. All you need is just 65 points that will be acquired through your English, your age, skill assessment, occupation, year of experience, and so on. All right, so the next step is how to apply. That is the visa process. The first process is that you must submit your expression of interest in the Department of Home Affairs website using Skill Select. Please be clicking all the links. That is the link you need. Be clicking them. This is where to do your expression of interest, Department of Home Affairs, Skill Select. You create your profile and you submit your expression of interest if you have everything we have explained in the first step so far, okay? Now, after your expression of interest, you move to step 2, where you go to State of Victoria Immigration website and do your registration of interest, okay? After registration of interest, they will invite you to apply. Then when you apply and they check all the documentation, they will say, okay, now go and apply for visa, which is step 4. So that is the clear process. All right, the next one is the documentation you need for the application. The first one is your passport. Second one is your English language result. Third one is your skill assessment, positive skill assessment report. Fourth one is employment contract. If you have said in your registration of interest that you are working in the state of Victoria, you must provide your employment contract, your pay slip, superannuation statement, and position description. This is only if you are working in Victoria. For offshore applicants, you do not need this. Your skill assessment will also cover your qualification and your work experience because they will state it in your skill assessment report. Okay? Now, they will notify you if they need extra document. However, try to supply all the documents to avoid delay. Okay, so for people that have expressed their interest, that have done their registration of interest in 2022-2023 financial year, you do not need to supply another one because it's still active for visa 190 only. Okay, to provide further information, I want to say more. All right, so this is where we see the onshore offshore applicant requirements. Okay, so if you are living onshore, that is, if you are living in the state of Victoria, you need to supply those proof that you are working and proof of other requirements. If you are living offshore, all you need is that you must be committed to live in the state of Victoria. That is 2 years after you have been granted the visa. You must have a positive skill assessment, and your skill assessment must not be expired. You must have at least 12 weeks before it expires by the time you supply your application or you do your registration of interest. So you still have at least 12 weeks before it expires. Okay, so you must register your interest as well for offshore applicants. You see, they didn't say you must have a job in Victoria. Did anyone say that for offshore applicants? No. So this is the site where you register your interest after you have done expression of interest. All the links for this will be dropped, and when you open up, please check all the links. Lastly, I want to talk about who is qualified as regards to your occupation. So what is needed here is the federal skill occupation list. I've shared this occupation list in this channel several times. Occupations in this list are in thousands. A lot. However, the state of Victoria have specified that they have priority. Okay, so they have list of occupation that if you belong to or group of occupation, you will have priority in your application or visa processing. That is, you have a high chance of being nominated to apply for the visa. Okay, and these occupations are, so the group of occupations are, if you have any occupation in health, in social services, in ICT, early childhood and secondary education, advanced manufacturing, infrastructure, renewable energy, hospitality and tourism. but hospitality and tourism are mostly for visa 491, which is a temporary resident visa. Okay, so these are a group of occupation. They comprises of a lot of occupation in them. For example, when you talk about health, there is a lot. We talk about ICT, there's a lot. Talk about advanced manufacturing and so on, a lot. Okay, you talk about hospitality and tourism a lot as well. So if your professional occupation falls into this category, you will have a high priority, high chance of being nominated to apply. However, they draw from the federal list of occupation. Okay, that brings us to the end of this video. Now you have known what it takes to apply for 2023-2024 visa 190 in state of Victoria. Why not try? Okay, please make sure you follow all the links. Check up the links, is very important. Okay, all right, please do like my video, share. Subscribe to my channel for more. Australian immigration year just started. A lot of information will be shared. People from your country are applying. Apply. I'm sure you see they did not restrict anybody. Offshore applicant means anywhere from the world. Okay, any part of the world. All right, thank you, and I will see you again in my next video. Bye.